Yeah, I think that the passion, the marshmallow test, sort of as you alluded
Yes.
to, too, just being able to, it's no wonder that all of these, 401k, IRAs, that there's these programs that have been around forever that get you to lock up money with there. You can end it. You can end your your IRA stake and all that when you want with a penalty, but they heavily incentivize you to not sell, to hold on. It's almost as if there's a secret of if you hold on long enough, the price will go up. You'll keep money. You'll keep money in the system. It's good for the economy, all that stuff too, especially when you got tons of people doing it over a long periods of time, making money through their jobs, and you'll have something for retirement. Like that's the base level of holding, and then you got something like Hex, which is just takes that and says, hey, we'll do the same thing as like a CD, like the other kinds of holding products and stuff too. You hold on to it, you don't sell it. Bigger pays better, longer pays better. We'll give you yield, and it's just one of those things that just locks you in. And it's not like you can't sell. It's not like you can't end the stake. It's just it puts a penalty there to make you think twice, to make you think, hey, why am I in this? Why did I do that? Is it worth risking this? And if not, and you're still in control of it, but at least it incentivizes you to the truth engine to do what you say you're going to do. And that's why too, it saves you from moments of weakness. It puts a price on you on ending early. And that's one thing that, I love Hedron ecosystem of HSIs. However, I would, for myself, and I heard Coffee talking about this on a recent video he put out too. And I was like, wow, I almost felt like I was the only one for a while. I'm like, I don't want to put my retirement bags. I don't want to put my big heavy bags into HSIs because I don't want to have that moment of weakness when we're down or something happens or whatever it is, and not have anything to stop me from trading it away or selling it to the contract or whatever it is. I want to make sure that I give myself the best chance to hang on to it. So I love HSIs for everything else. I hope they build some. I'm going to talk to Gold Key in a couple weeks or so on the pull party token and pull party system and all the trustless staking stuff they build. I love all that stuff. And it'd be funny if one day they we have, whether they build or someone else, but I'm going to just throw it out there, a few ideas with him, one of which is have something where I've heard some people talk about it a little bit, even in the comments before, of staking HSIs, being able to collateralize baskets, Poly, attempted to do that with the auction system. However, this would be, what if in the future we have some platform where you can stake your HSIs? So there's all kinds of benefits and cool things that can happen when you tokenize stakes and things like that. But I think retirement bags, super important stuff, things you want to keep yourself from getting rid of. The base functionality is native stakes. And I think Richard too, I've been clipping a bunch of his videos, as I mentioned, and I've came across him talking about describing tokenized stakes. And I think that he would have built that into Hex had he not want to launch just ASAP with the MVP product and just get it out the door. Say he had another 6 months or a year to work on doing stuff for Hex. We could have seen like, hey, tradable stake or not tradable stake. You could have seen that option in the staking portal. I could totally see that. However, that wasn't part of the baseline project. And I'm kind of happy about that. I think was actually better that he didn't build everything into Hex because one, it got the community involved. You get people building products around things like Hex and PulseChain. They tend to want to, stay around, like the product more, bring more people in, have their own flavor of products. Maybe there's more tokens and if you like that kind of stuff. And two, I think saved a lot of people from themselves. I think, I don't have any evidence of this, but just thinking of if you could have done tradable or not tradable, how different the whales would be in Hex now and how it could have changed the landscape for that. So love HSIs, but I don't think for me, they're not, I wouldn't use them for everything. And that's like Coffee said in the video too, that was a really interesting point that he made for it as well.
Yeah, I agree. It sounds like not stacking your fridge with cake if you're trying to go on a diet. Like you're giving yourself an option that you already decided is a bad option. On the other side, personally, I like optionality. But it's a weight. It's a weight between the two, I guess, as far as do you trust yourself versus not? And yeah, it's interesting. I think the HSIs are probably one of my favorite parts of Hedron. It's interesting too that the HSIs don't directly pump Hedron price or anything. But I think that optionality is really cool. And yeah, but I agree at the same time, if someone's gonna blow their whole stack at the bottom of the bear and they're afraid that they might do that, then maybe that's not the best thing for them.